Hiya! I'm going to do a follow-up video on Flat Earth because I did a video. I just went and had a look about Flat Earth, and it was kind of a small video, but I kind of saw that the CIA were linked to the theory of Flat Earth. Obviously, this divides a lot of people, and there's been wanting to look deeper. So I'm gonna go and look deeper into this and see. I'll just take me where my heart takes me. I'll just go where my heart takes me, and then we'll go from there. And I'll try to blank everything out. Okay. Okay, so I'm standing in the left side of my brain, so my perspective, how I see, how I experience, is also very seen from the left side. The left side of us is who we are. It is the left side of our brain is actually who we are, and the right side decodes it. There is, as with Mother Earth, there has been influence on the right side of our brain, and this is the same with Mother Earth. As I go into the left side, I then follow my energies, and I'm within Gaia. And Gaia is a huge globe energy. This is on the energetic levels. So when I ask about the physical level of Gaia, she's saying the physicality of her is also a globe. Okay. Everything is a globe. If you go into yourself, to the energy of you, you are pixelated. You're pixelated into the physical reality and outside of the physical reality. You are created from consciousness, which is tiny energies of ball-like energies, which then can join together to create not only the light of you, but also the physicality of who you are. That's exactly the same with myself, Gaia, Mother Earth. The energy that goes outside of me is also projected, and therefore the planets in universe is also projections outside of her into the physical reality. These are also orb-like energies. It's the structure of consciousness. The physical structure, and also of I'm not round. The tiny energies of light are, when you see a TV and the pixelated energy of the reality, it's pixelated, and this is exactly how consciousness works also. Okay, so the theory that Earth is flat, and you're saying that's not true. Or where does it come from and why? And it's like I'm inside Earth, but I'm also on the outside. So I have two, I'm seeing, like feeling within her, and also outside of her seeing. And she's not like round, it's more like an egg shape. And I see a tilt as we get taught. I also see her field, her energetic field that goes outside of her. It creates the atmosphere around her. At the top of this energetic field, at the top of Earth, there's a dip where there's no energetic field. And inside that is lots of ships, ET ships. These ships are Anunnaki ships, and these Anunnaki ships also coordinate with other ETs contracts. So there's certain ETs that are allowed in this dip. They occupy this area. This is where Gaia is not protected. So there's Earth, and then at the top there's like an energetic crater. There's no protection in this area, so they can't. They can get into this area. Once, not too far away, too long ago, this was actually much wider. In fact, they could actually get into a much wider space of her. So half of Earth was actually unprotected. Her energetic field was so weak because of the trauma that happened that they could enter into Earth's atmosphere very easily. From their perspective, because the Earth, and there's like the energetic field only happened on the half of the Earth, at the bottom half of the Earth, they couldn't access that part. They couldn't access half of Gaia energetic field. They couldn't get to her. And from their perspective, the Anunnaki perspective, many years ago, hundreds of years ago, the Earth was flat. It's their truth because that's all they could see. If you put a baby in the room, in a room, and their mother is in that room with them, when the mother leaves, they think their mum has disappeared. They have no concept that that room is actually far bigger than it actually is. They can't access it. Their mind doesn't go there. The map doesn't go there. The curiosity and the innocence of not understanding and wanting to understand allows them to eventually move out of that room to see that the room that they're in is far more, the reality in their room, the reality that they live in is far more bigger. This happens throughout life, and therefore part of consciousness here on Earth will understand that Earth is far more bigger than it's been presented to you. The teachers of your world have been very influenced by the Anunnaki and how they perceive reality. And from their perception, Earth has been flat, but that flatness has been closing up. Because the Earth is flat because that's all they could perceive, that's all they could physically see. As the protection of Gaia didn't allow them, the Earth's atmosphere didn't allow them to enter into the other half of Earth. And this is where the theory of flat Earth began. It is not from a human perspective, from the human heart, from the collective consciousness. It's actually how the Anunnaki perceived Earth. As the Earth atmosphere has been closing up and her protection has been getting stronger, the upper crust of where they come in will eventually close. They will have no access to Mother Earth. Therefore, the beings that are stuck here, that are unable to leave, will perish, and no other being outside of here will be able to enter back into Earth. She'll be completely protected. This is not just from beings, but also from debris and things that go on in the universe should be fully protected, should be fully protecting all beings here on Earth. There are many beings on your planet that knew when the invasion happened from the Anunnaki that they buried themselves in the other half of Earth. And therefore, when this protection fully comes in, beings and creatures, animals, and will reappear into your reality as the Earth is fully safe again. The Anunnaki want you to fear the changes that Mother Earth is going through, but also these changes are very needed as they are creating the protection that is needed, although for them it is creating the imprisonment or the death of them. Therefore they get you to fear a polar shift. This polar shift is actually the part of the protection. As when Gaia is fully protected, that small crater that is there where they can access Earth through will no longer be there. It will not create destruction, it will create protection. You have lived in an inverted reality where they have got you to believe in their reality rather than yourselves. The people that the struggle with the flat earth theory has been a real struggle. The reason being is because it comes from truth, their truth. They can't see beyond what they have physically seen in the past. They can't see beyond it. Therefore, their energy and how they project out is of their truth. Truth is truth, but it changes, and the flexibility of change is needed. You have your truth, but over time, as you learn and you grow, your mind has to be flexible in it as the ever-changing of consciousness. Unfortunately, the human race has been genetically interfered with, and the interference it with has caused the mental mind and the trauma that has gone with this to be very rigid and not allow the flexibility to naturally be. The mind is supposed to be very flexible in the understanding of self, and therefore that will project into the understanding of your reality. But that can be very difficult through the traumas and through the deceit and the manipulation that has taken place. And with flat earth theory, this is highly far more, because when people speak, it's from a perspective of truth, but the truth is far more deeper. Earth is far more bigger, it's far more vibrant, and what is taking place is very the complexities are far more in my vocabulary must be far more bigger when I'm in this place. It's far more bigger, because you have truth when they say the earth is flat, but it's from a perspective from the Anunnaki. And someone who delivers truth, you feel the truth in them. They are not lying. But with your heart, you are far more connected to earth. Your connection to earth brings you to a deeper understanding of truth, that the earth is far more bigger, and that therefore the science or the physics is wrong. These understandings in the lifetimes that you live will become far more apparent, that the earth is far bigger than it has been depicted. The reason it's been depicted as small is because that's all they've been able to see of Earth. So, okay. Wow! leave it there. That's a bit crazy, but fascinating. If you have any questions, then let me know. You probably wanted me to go into the different, I thought I was going to go into the different, theories, but I suppose that I'll just see what happens. If you have questions, we do have a Q&A coming up, so if you do have a question about it, then ask under this, and I can always continue. Okay, you take care. Big hugs. Bye bye.